All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this boudoir Facebook ad. Gonna check it out, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so BLCS is when the unique CTR all of our boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%, aka fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of every 100 women's brains, which means fewer than 6 out of every 100 women that see our ad actually have a non-zero chance of actually buying from us. So we gotta get this unique CTRL number up as high as possible, so we maximize the number of women who actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us. And we got to get above 6%. 6% is literally the minimum. That is the lowest we should ever be. And that's because a unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It is actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. Now, this is super common. Unique CTRL under 6% is because everyone I'm seeing is making these same mistakes, but nobody knows that they're making the mistakes. We also know that a boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a boudoir low-click advertiser, BLCA. All right, so overall, we got our universe starting here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Next, we also know that BLCS is treated with boudoir pre-click optimization, aka boudoir pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we know this because we invented it and we've already done it a bunch of times. It's worked every time. And the way treatment works is we duplicate the current boudoir Facebook ad, and we leave the original and we actually do boudoir pico treatment on the duplicated ad, which takes about a week. At the end, we keep whichever one running as the best metrics. Now, once treated with boudoir pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we get rid of the 3 pre-click mistakes and we achieve PCA, pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates boudoir brain entry boost in our boudoir Facebook ads. Now, basically, we finally got our unique CTRL above 6%. And a boudoir Facebook advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our full universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Treated with boudoir pico takes about a week. We achieve PCA pre-click alignment, and we become a dominant boudoir advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost. So here we go. My residency, first part of it. Go out there in the wild, find a boudoir Facebook ad, bring it back to the hospital, test it. We found the first one had a unique CTRL of 4.3%. So unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, boudoir low click syndrome. So took that, treated it with boudoir pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we found that the original boudoir Facebook ad was actually wasting 37% of ad spend. And as a result, if they were spending 10 grand a month on the original boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the new boudoir pico treated ad in order to get their ad into the same number of women's brains. And that difference, that delta, $3,700 a month, they no longer have to spend. You can just keep it in the pocket every single month, $3,700, $3,700, $3,700. At the end of 12 months, it's like a 40K kind of phantom bonus, boudoir pico bonus, whatever, back in their pocket that they didn't have to do no extra work for. Second part of my residency, found a second boudoir Facebook ad out in the wild, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found its unique CTRL was 1.39%. So unique CTRL under 6%, we know that BLCS is present, boudoir low click syndrome. So we got the treatment though. Boudoir pico takes about a week. And we got the unique CTRL up to 9.13%. So we found out the original boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of its ad spend. 84%. And as a result, we are actually increasing. Well, that means that if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original boudoir Facebook ad. Now they only need to spend $1,600 a month on with the boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. So that's $8,400 a month savings. They no longer have to spend. Eliminate that. That was all being wasted back in the boudoir photographer's pocket every single month. And it was like a phantom profit, a boudoir Pico profit. And at the end of 12 months, it's like a 100K bonus back in their pocket that they no longer have to spend. Finally, we got had a patient come through to my hospital, and his unique CTRL is 5.03%. So again, unique CTRL under 6%. BLCS is present. Boudoir low click syndrome. But we know what to do. We got the treatment, boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out his original boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 67% of its ad spend. So if you spend 10 grand a month on that original, you now only need to spend $3,300 a month on the new boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. Now, as a result, the $6,700 a month is literally, back in the boudoir photographer's pocket because they don't have to spend it. Have like a phantom bonus, like a boudoir Pico bonus. And after 12 months, it's like 80K extra bonus. So after doing this a bunch, we found out the average boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. And as a result, look at these numbers right here. We got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. And take the average of these numbers, probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So wasting about 50% of its ad spend, that means if spending more than 10 grand a month on boudoir Facebook ads, then they are literally literally 5K is being wasted every single month. We can eliminate that, eliminate 100% of that. So approximately 5K is being wasted every month. And we can put that back, approximately that amount back in the boudoir photographer's pocket by having them no longer need to spend it, no longer need to spend that. So it'd be, again, a phantom profit, like a boudoir Pico profit. And at the end of 12 months, it's like 60K phantom profit, 60K boudoir Pico profit. All right, so look at here, we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we're following what Facebook's telling us when we fill out our ads. That's the big problem. The consequence of this is more women scrolling by our ads than necessary, lowering unique CTRL, dragging us under the 6% unique CTRL, higher chance of giving us BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome. And the back end, Facebook actually makes more money because they can serve more ads per unit time, the more women that scroll by our ads and don't click anywhere on them. So that's why Facebook recommends us to do this. Finally, looking at the creative, yeah, we got the looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we actually believe that an ad should look like an ad because other Facebook ads we've seen look like ads. Other boudoir Facebook ads, other ads on Facebook, and so we believe ours should look like an ad as well. But that's why nearly every boudoir Facebook ad, well, actually every has been 100%. Every boudoir Facebook ad I've checked out has had BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome. So consequence of this, more women scrolling by our boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. Finally, we're going to look at the see more headline here. The first 2 3/4 lines Facebook mobile newsfeed. So we go Nebraska ladies. Inviting a handful of women to join me for a unique boudoir portion. During a personal consultation. All right, so got a few points of context here, but we're missing some other big ones. So this is the lack of context mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is, we're believing we've got enough we've set the right context, and we believe that this is the number one thing that'll help bring in buyers. But in fact, the way we get it right now, we're gonna have way more women scrolling by our boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. So our ad never even enters their brain. So this contributes to BLCS. Pulling our unique CTR under 6% contributes to boudoir low click syndrome. So all right, so overall looking at this, yes, I do believe this has boudoir low click syndrome, aka BLCS, and therefore I believe it has a unique CTR under 6%. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS, a boudoir low click advertiser with boudoir low click syndrome, the unique CTR of your boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on boudoir Facebook ads, and you decide you need to pull some more profit out of the business, you've optimized other parts, now you're ready to plug the leaking holes in the Facebook ad strategy, because that's easy to, just eliminate the waste, and you actually want to keep more money in your pocket. On average, that'd be about 5K a month, approximately, back in your pocket. Trade with Boudoir Pico, and approximately 60K over the next 12 months, over the next year. Then, well, because you're looking around the marketplace, it's getting more and more saturated with boudoir photographers every single day. Seems like someone gets a new iPhone, they're throwing up their Google business profile saying they offer boudoir, or if they get a new camera, got new posts in the Facebook mom groups saying they offer boudoir, and we're seeing inflation still hitting hard for living costs, so we want to pull some money out somewhere. You decide you want to do it with Facebook ads. Put that money back in your pockets. You can achieve pre-click alignment, become a dominant boudoir advertiser, and achieve boudoir brain entry boost with your boudoir Facebook ads. So you can be on your way to becoming the number one boudoir photographer in your city. So if you want to do all that, shoot me a DM when I open up for new patient intake. New patient intake is closed right now, but when it opens up in the future, shoot me a DM and we will see if you qualify.